How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're here with a visual novel called Clannad. So, I actually was suggested this game by a couple of YouTubers. I normally go around commenting on other people's videos because I want to be hip with the kids, I want to be cool. And then I came across this game, and someone actually told me to play it. I was like, okay, I will. Not meaning it. And then someone else told me to play it. I was like, okay, maybe I should play it. So now we're at this point. Now we're at the point where I'm actually playing the game. It's apparently rated as one of the best visual novels out there. No, don't switch to the anime intro. I can't get that anime intro to work for some reason on the screen. So, yeah, it's just OBS bullying me. Anyway, new game. I don't know what this is about. I think it's like some kind of school romance thingy-majig. So that's always good. Oh, the world is covered in white. Certainly looks that way. Snow. Yep. Okay. A lot of snow. Might be a bit cuckold. I could use some snow right now. It is like 25 degrees here, but it feels like 30. There is no clouds in the sky, and I am suffocating. So seeing snow so far away from me in another dimension really makes me wish it was snowing right now. Okay, yes, it's snow. Good for me. Even now, it can... Original pitch... Oh, okay, give me credits at the same time, are you? I guess you've got to fit those in somewhere. Even now, it continues to fall, coating me in its paleness. Ah. What could I be doing here? I don't know, dying of hypothermia? That's what I'd do if I was in this snow and there was like nowhere to go. Better yet, how long have I been here? My hand is buried in snow. It's holding on to something. I pull it out. That's what he said. Anyway, it's a pure white hand. Oh, you didn't kill someone, did you? A girl's hand. That doesn't... Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wasn't alone. I wipe away the snow on her face. Her profile, sleeping peacefully, appears before me. Yes. This girl and I had always been together. Here in this world. This empty, sorrowful world. Alright, well, you better wake up. Wake me up inside is all I'm gonna say. Okay, so this is going on to be like a kind of romance story. From what I understand, it's also a very long romance story. So maybe this is going to be my new Monster Sweethearts, except... Well, alas, I don't think this is a lesbian game. But if it is, I will be very happy. Alright, fine. So who are our characters? What's their motivations? Why do they want to go to Winter Wonderland? Were they looking for Santa Claus? I wouldn't blame them. I hate this town. Why? Because it's not white, it's black. I'm not saying that in a racist sense. Literally the screen. Great, now I feel like an asshole. This game's made me racist. There's just too many memories here I'd rather forget. What, like that time when nothing was showing on the screen? Okay. Ooh, Japanese. I don't know what any of that means. Gomio do something to wake. So that's it. The bottom one says no trash in the place, basically. Tachi haranai de kudasai. It says like enter standing, and then the top one is kono. No, I don't know what the top one. I think I can guess the bottom one. And the middle one's something to do with standing, or yeah, I don't know. Every day is the same. Go to school, see friends, come home to a place I can't stand. Nothing new ever happens. Oh, I know that feeling. I wonder if anything will change if I keep living like this. I wonder if my life will ever change. Mate, just move city. That's what I did. It kind of worked out. There's nature almost everywhere you look around here. It looks alright. Look, there's a nice little post there that says... Oh, it's a fire hydrant. Okay. I guess today's just another day of trekking through the mountains to get to school. The trip would be so much easier if I could just level them all. If I were able to go in a straight line, I'd probably save myself 20 minutes. Well, unfortunately, life just doesn't like you, does it? Neither does the hills, and neither does your own town, I guess. 20 minutes every day. Oh, we got a name. Tomoya. Tomoya? Probably Tomoya. How much time would that save me a year? I try to do the math in my head as I walk. I can't figure it out. Use a calculator, or don't they have those available in Japan unless you're an office worker? Okay, cool. Yep, is this school? I guess there's a nice little like school gate there. I don't see any other students from my school around. This is the main street to school too. Normally there are students everywhere. Today isn't a vacation day or anything like that either. So I guess that means I'm late. Responsible students don't just stroll into school at this hour of the day after all. Well, what hour is it? Is it like 11? Because trust me, that's not enough of a lion. My lions are basically like wake up at 3 p.m, 4 p.m. And then people ask if I'm a vampire. To which I say, well, it would be a nice life. Still, I continue walking at a leisurely pace, unfazed by my realization and the deserted scene before me. I mean, it's nice and serene. It's very pretty. Got a bit of sun coming on your face there. That's nice. 200 meters left to the school gates. I stand still for a moment. Sigh. I exhale dejectedly while gazing up at the sky. Alright, is it a nice sky? Oh, you have clouds. Presented by Key. Alright, well I usually use you to unlock my doors, but if you want to make a game for me. There stand the school gates all the way up the ridge. Whose idea was it to put a school at the top of a giant slope anyway? The hill goes on like a never-ending nightmare. Well, that was a nice sound, I guess. A nice... Probably caught COVID now from my computer. There's another sigh, but one much smaller and shorter than mine. I look to my right. Is it our best friend? Oh, hello. Wow, your eyes are huge and your mouth is way too far up. Looks like you've got a hole in your face. One thing that kind of put me off playing this game for a while is the fact I'm just not sure about the characters' designs. The music's nice, and obviously the backgrounds are amazing. But is this like a little too anime-y for anyone? Because I gotta admit, it's a bit... I'm fine with the eyebrows thing. Like, you know, when it like kind of goes through the hair and you're like, okay, well that's not naturally possible, but if you want. I'm fine with the crazy hairdo with like two little feelers there. But those eyes are too big, and that mouth is just way too tiny. Okay, a girl is standing there, just as still as me. I can tell from the colour of the school insignia on her uniform that she's also a third-year student, but she isn't someone familiar to me. Is she a ghost or something? I mean, like, is it the start of the year? I don't know. Her short hair, that comes to just above her shoulders, flutters in the wind. Oh, that's nice. She seems to be on the verge of tears. As a repeat offender of late arrivals, I am not bothered one bit. She, on the other hand, seems far more concerned. The idea of getting to class this late must be pretty upsetting to her. Oh, don't cry. Oh. Yeah, okay, uh-huh. She's nodding her head up and down with her eyes closed, as if telling herself something. Okay, also working up a bit of a sweat there. It's either a sweat or a tear that's just gone completely the wrong direction. Look, you don't have to keep making weird, awkward noises like you can't sleep at night. Like, you are awake, aren't you? You're not sleepwalking to school. Then she opens them. She stares up at the school gates. Hi, suki da yo. Sorry, I just thought I'd reply in Japanese. I kind of understood that completely. I don't know how annoying I'm going to find it if I keep hearing their voices, though. I mean, if it was in English, I'd be like, okay, I can be quiet, but got a feeling you guys aren't going to know Japanese. Do you like the school? Huh? Oh, she's not asking me. Okay, well, I guess I'm not that important then. She's talking to somebody else. Someone in her head, I guess. Okay, so we've got a potential schizophrenic on the grounds. I wonder how he, or perhaps she, replied. I really, really like it. But I know that sooner or later everything changes. The fun things, the happy things, all of it. Nothing can stay the same forever. Is there actually a way of like adjusting the options here or something? Okay, fine. She continues to talk to herself awkwardly. Even if things change, will I still be able to enjoy it here? Can I like just go into an option? Okay, thank God there is an options. Configuration. Sorry, I love the Japanese, but again, I'm just worried about you guys not liking it. Let's get rid of voice. That'll probably do it. Alright, that mouse is weird. Basically, my mouse has been turned into a flower. And unfortunately, the flower doesn't seem to select anything I want it to select. Alright, so I press exit. And then, yeah, that's fine. We can continue playing now. Will I still be able to enjoy it here? You just have to find more, that's it. Huh? Okay, cool. So the voice thing isn't happening anymore. And I'm being noticed, which is nice. Again, you have lovely eyes there. Bit of a shiny face, but I guess it is sunny out. The girl looks at me, surprised. It's almost as if she thought she was alone this whole time. Then you just have to find more things that are fun. More things that make you happy. That's all. That can't be too hard, right? Oh, have I cheered her up slightly? Look, the blossoms are attacking her. She won't stand a chance if she has hay fever. The expression on her face. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. She looks exactly the same as before, except she's just opened her eyes. Would you recognize that from all your, like, debaucherous nights? I remember those days. What it felt like to be naive, simple. Where's this going? That's something we've all experienced. I guess? I never really grew up, to be honest, so I'm still that novice. Come on, let's go. Alright, up to school. We start to climb the hill. God, there's a lot of climbing in this game. The long hill. Alright, was it a nice climb at least? Did you get some nice exercise in your legs? Achievement unlocked. The hills go on. Okay, well, I didn't even do anything except click like 20 times. Oh, this is nice. April 14th. Okay, I didn't even get to read all of that. I think it's like April 14th, Monday. But if you want to rush me, that's fine. That teacher looks fucking high. Okay, no, get the student body in. This teacher's been smoking weed on the premises, and the smell is going up my nostrils. We need to do something about that dozy-eyed little prick. I hope he is a professional, to be honest, though, because he literally looks like a drug addict, and I don't want to be taught by a drug addict, even though he might be the only positive force in this school, because he's high off his face just trying to have a good time. Something wrong with him there. He looks like he might be getting a blowjob under that desk. Sorry, I'm making this teacher sound like he's a complete asshole that doesn't care for the school body. I don't trust him. I'm pointing that out now. There's something wrong with that teacher. He looks way too carefree to be a teacher. Then again, I'll be one to talk when I eventually teach in Japan. It's a plan, okay? Sunohara. The teacher calls a student's name. Absent as usual. Well, I knew he was a dick, but I didn't think he'd be angry. Again, I thought he'd just be like too sleepy to work. I look to my side where Sunohara's desk sits empty. His attendance rate is even worse than mine. You see, the two of us are often labelled as the delinquents at school. Well, because you're normally... I mean, you do sleep in. That is a bit of a criminal offence, not attending school. But that's probably why we get along so well. Oh, okay. He's really the only person... He's really the only person in class I can have an honest conversation with. Okay, so is this like one of our friends? I still don't know if we're like male or female. Or are we just like some kind of onlooker here? Nevertheless, today's classes begin. I spend them looking out the window. Okay, looks more like we're looking at the classroom, but if you say so. Or are you like one of the students here? Okay. The teacher's voices go in one ear and out the other. Alright, and then everyone leaves. Class is finished, bringing the school day to an end. Sunohara never did show. In fact, the only person that I've spoken to all day is that girl from this morning. I wonder if there's some kind of connection. It really is just another ordinary day. Since I'm not part of any after-school club, I grab my empty bag, cut through a pack of jabbering students, and leave the classroom. Alright, and now we're back to just walking down. Well, great day at school. What did you learn today? I looked outside a window. I guess I got to be familiar with nature. I thought school was meant to teach us things. Don't think that really happened. But, okay, this is how the story's meant to go. I could go home, but there wouldn't be anyone else there at this hour. Not anyone I'd want to see anyway. Oh, we've got like an alcoholic dad or something. I don't have a mother. Cool. I was told that she died in a car accident when I was still little. I don't even remember what she looks like. After her passing, my father sank into a pretty deep depression, probably due to the shock of it all. So was I right? Is Daddy an alcoholic? There we go. There. I mean, I'm not saying it was like predictable or anything, but if you're going for an emotional story, that's what most writers tend to do. Okay, using alcohol to numb his pain, he wasted away his days gambling. Oh, he's a gambler as well. Wow, first class dad here. Because of that, a lot of my time as a kid was spent arguing with him, actually. Are we the responsible one? But one day, our relationship took a turn for the worse. He got violent with me. Oh, good. Sorry, I know it's not good, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to cope with this. Ever since then, my father stopped showing his emotions. He's also stopped calling me just Tomoya, instead calling me Tomoya-kun, as if we're nothing more than strangers. And indeed, he's turned it into just that at this point. It's like he's retreating into some kind of shell, as if he's trying to sever the present from the past. I can kind of get that feeling, to be honest. Alright, cool. It'd be better if he just pushed me away completely, or even just keep hitting. Great, cool, and this is clearly affecting our mental state. We clearly need to get away from this, but we can't, because, you know, Japan's a bit overpopulated right now. At least then I'd know where I stand with him. But no, every time he sees me back home from school, he brightens up like an old friend is visiting and starts making small talk. It hurts so much, I can't stand being home anymore. That's why I stay out so late. I don't blame you, but still. If I come home when I know he's asleep, I don't have to see him. It's why I got to bed at dawn. Of course, then I don't wake up until noon. I've been late almost every day since starting high school. I spent my life like this for almost 3 years now. Do you think maybe you could, like, move house or something? I don't know, like, live in a cave? Might be asking a bit, but they did that in Grave of the Fireflies, and that was a good film. Today's no different either. I go home just to change out my school uniform, then leave again before my father gets back. The routine practically feels ingrained in me at this point. Okay, I wander around town aimlessly until nightfall. No matter what, I always end up at the same place. Alright, on my way I grab some takeout. Alright, I guess Dangapedia is helping me understand what bento is. From one of the local restaurants. Can I access that? I want to see what that is. Can I go into the yeah, I can. Dango! But, no, okay, I've got 4 and 19, but not 1, 2, 3, or any of the numbers in between. Oh my god. Alright, so there's all kinds of, like, pieces of information here. I know what a bento is. A bento is like a lunchbox, basically. Which, you know, I wouldn't mind trying one day, but yeah. Alright, fine, so that will help when we get, like, new information and stuff. This might be a fun game to learn about Japan. This could be my project for becoming a teacher in Japan. Because I want to be an English teacher in Japan. So this would be a good way of understanding the culture. I didn't really think of this game as something I could use to enrich my brain. Alright, so basically we're out in the dark at the moment. We're just kind of depressed about our dad being an ass. I'm going to end the episode here because it's been about 20 minutes and, you know, I want to kind of make this last. It's probably going to be like several hundred episodes of this. I don't know that much about it. I love the artwork. I like that Dangapedia thing, to be honest. I like the information you can get. I'm not sure about the story yet. I don't like the character profiles either, but the main thing is I don't know where the story's going at the moment, like how is it going to develop. But it's early days, anything could happen. We could fight a dragon. We could, like, try and become Prime Minister of Japan. We could, I don't know, have dinner with the Emperor or some shit. I don't know. How's it going to go down? Where's the story going to go? Well, we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, you want to give it a go before I like really get into the game, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, look up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see ya.